The Haunting of the Turkey Ghost, a chilling account of one turkey who terrified a small town's farms. Not long ago, on the outskirts of a small rural town, there was a farm long known for its bountiful production of eggs. The hens, clucking contentedly in their coops, laid eggs consistently, filling baskets to the brim. But one autumn evening, as the leaves turned gold and the air grew crisp, an eerie silence fell over the farm. It all started with the turkey. This was no ordinary turkey, but a bird with dark, piercing eyes and feathers that seemed to shimmer ominously under the moonlight. Few believed he was originally a wild turkey gone wildly insane with bloodlust for other nesting birds. Legend had it that this turkey had once been the pride of a turkey farmer, a grand bird named Thomas, who mysteriously disappeared one Thanksgiving night years ago. Some said he had escaped the chopping block, while the farmer swears it was his prize turkey's life he took for that holiday dinner. For he had already won the fall fair first place with Thomas, but wouldn't be able to keep feeding him through winter, as his food rationing would make it hard to keep up with his other turkeys. Stories surround what his family whispered that autumn weekend, possibly that something far more sinister had happened. Was Thomas looking for his revenge for all of the turkeys he'd witnessed decapitation of on the chopping block over the years? One winter night, about 3 weeks after that Thanksgiving, another local farmer's wife awoke to a ghostly gobble echoing through their barnyard. The sound was chilling, cutting through the stillness of the night. The next morning she found the chickens huddled together, their feathers ruffled and their eyes wide with terror. Not a single egg was laid that day, nor the days that followed. As the haunting persisted, all the local farmers began to see glimpses of Thomas's ghostly form. The turkey would appear late after dusk twilight under the winter moons, a spectral figure swooping out from the shadowy night treetops, silently to land and perch atop the coops. His ghostly talons clawed the rooftops as he threw his head back into the night and gobbled horrifically over cowering hens. His presence sent shivers down the spines of all the farmer family members who awoke in time to have seen him after hearing that incessant, sporadic gobbling. The chickens, once plump and content, grew skittish and thin, their egg production coming to a halt for 1 week or two, but it could go as long as 3 weeks to a whole month as the turkey would return to terrorize the birds. Desperate as spring approached and the lingering winter felt longer and more grim than ever before, the turkey farmer sought help from the town's old wise woman, who knew secrets of the mystical side of the land and even its haunting spirits. She advised him to dig up the spot where Thomas had once been tethered. That night, under the light of a full moon, the farmer unearthed a small, tarnished locket. Inside was a picture of Thomas, confirming that his spirit had been bound to the farm in the farmer's search of peace. The farmer later asked his wife if the locket was hers or if she'd ever seen it before. She said she'd been glad that Thomas was able to help win the fair's turkey best in show first prize, but the only memento she'd seen of him was the picture clipped from a paper of the farmer using his first prize trophy cup he'd used to scoop some feed to his birds, in an article about the bird's disappearance. When the farmer and his wife asked a couple of the farmhands if they'd ever seen the locket before, they said they were simple people and hadn't seen it before. With a heavy heart, the farmer held a solemn ceremony without even his wife, laying the locket and trophy to rest in a quiet corner of the field by the wood line. When the farmer stood up from offering the token to the ground within the first prize cup filled with a scoop of feed, the ghostly turkey appeared one final time atop the barn silo, his eyes losing their haunting gleam as he vanished from a silhouette into the night. The spell was broken. The next morning, all of the local chickens began to lay eggs once more. The farm returned to its former glory, the farmer able to negotiate turkey sales through holidays, but never let himself feed a turkey so big it would take first place at the county fair. For the tale of the haunted turkey Thomas lived on. To this day, on crisp autumn evenings, the ghostly gobble of Thomas can still be heard, a reminder of the restless spirit that once haunted the farm. If you enjoyed this spooky story, please like and subscribe for more chillers.